Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to be showing you basically how to do a look on your eyes that is overall sort of natural, just using some white and black, really basic colored loose shadows, and then we're going to jazz it up a little bit with some blue liner and kind of a blue shadow that tops it off and brings out the color a little bit. So it's a really fun look, so I hope you'll stick around and keep watching. The first thing I'm going to do is start out with a base on my eyelid. This is the NYX Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil in Pots and Pans. It's just a light silver shade, so I'm just going to apply that all over my eyelid. Just to give my shadow something to hold on to, and that's especially important because I'm using loose shadows today. So, now that I've got that all over, I'm kind of going to blot it a little bit with my finger just to pick up any excess moisture that might be on there, because we don't want to overly, use creams. We want to use creams sparingly on our lids. The next thing I'm going to do is take out my Femme Couture Mineral Effects eyeshadow, and it comes in a little container like this. And this shade is White Cloud. These are available at Sally Beauty Supply, by the way. And I'm going to use my Low Cornell 3/8 Maxine's Mop brush and just get a little of this on here. This is a very, very fine loose shadow. And it's just got a lot of light shimmer, so we're going to have an ultra shimmery lid when we get done with this step. And I'm just going to pat that all over, kind of using a patting motion just to pack it onto the lid, as opposed to a back and forth, so we don't get tons of Next, we're going to go to the other end of the spectrum and use our loose shadow in Black Jewel. It's another Femme Couture shade, and I'm going to use my Sonia Kashuk medium eyeshadow brush. It's kind of a flat shader brush style, and just get some on there, nice and black. And this we're going to have to be kind of careful with. I'm going to first just kind of go toward my crease here with it, and just kind of, pack it along the crease and up. Just like that. So we're getting that nice depth right in the crease, and then just kind of pushing it outward. Something you want to be really careful with when you're making any sort of sweeping motion with a dark loose shadow. Want to be very careful, but that's basically what we're going for right there. And then just to blur out that edge a little bit more, I'm going to grab my Sephora rounded crease brush and just go over that. Just lightly, and giving a really light touch around the outside. Because now that it's kind of packed on there, you're not going to have as much opportunity for fallout, so I'm just kind of running that along there, just like that. Next shade we're going to use, we're going through a lot of products in this tutorial. It's going to be an e.l.f. mineral shadow in Glamorous. It's a really pretty sparkly mauve shade. And I'm just going to get my brush in there, tap off the excess since it is pretty sparkly, and use this just to kind of warm up. I'm using a lot of, like, deep sort of cool shades here, so I wanted to warm up this area and kind of right up to the highlight area. If you use this really lightly, it can act as that, but you could also pack this on and it could be quite a bit deeper color. So keep in mind that's a pretty versatile one right there if you're looking for a nice kind of pinky mineral shadow. The e.l.f. one in Glamorous is good. Next, I'm going to use a new product that I got from Walgreens. It's the Wet n Wild Idolize. It's like a jumbo shadow pencil. It's just like, the NYX ones, really. And this shade is Distress. It's a nice sort of deep royal blue. I wouldn't quite call it navy because it does have a little bit more brightness to it. And basically what I'm going to do is just keep this kind of close to my lash line and just draw a line of this on top of my little shadow creation there. And if you feel like this pencil is a bit bulky, and you can't get really close in here, that's okay, because we're going to go in with some shadow that's going to brighten this blue up even more. And then same goes for underneath. Just get a little bit there, but don't get too stressed out about it, you know. Oops. Okay. Next I'm going to go for a really interesting product I got from cherryculture.com a while back. It's the Starry Boutique Colors, and it's a really interesting range of shades. You've got like several like really fall shades and then some cool colors, and I'm going to use that blue that's just really really vivid and pigmented. I'm going to use that to top off this blue sort of shadow liner we've put on. So I'm just taking an angled brush and just patting this shade on top, and it's just going to be even more luminous and pretty, I think. And with this kind of brush, very easy to just get that shade right there in the corner. And so this is just a pop of color that I think makes, you know, just because we've gone with kind of grays and lighter shades on the lid, and now this blue is a little more wearable sometimes in liner form. So I'm just dotting this all along. Just like that. Next I'm going to curl my eyelashes for about 15 seconds. Then I'm going to use another Wet n Wild product recommended to me by one of my viewers. Someone said this Mega Volume Mascara is pretty good that they have, and it does build up the volume pretty fast. I've noticed on the other eye when I used it. It's like a really, a really thick brush here. So as you can see, I mean, just one touch of the wand and you've pretty much got some thicker lashes, so I like that about it. So there you go, guys. That's my sort of steely blue look for the day. Just a hint of color on your liner can really make your makeup a little bit more fun, especially when you're going with neutral or gray kind of shades on your lids. So hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And also on my lips is the Revlon LipGlide Sheer in Sheerly Raspberry. These can be found at Big Lots right now. So thanks, guys, so much for watching. Have a great day.